Alright, welcome to my first Tarkov video. This is for fellow potato PvPers. I myself, potato PvPer, but trying to get better. So if you're Chad, you're good at the game, you got a great shot, this video is not for you. This is for my fellow potatoes that have problems with PvP. So take a look here, I know this spawn. Map knowledge is key. I'm looking to the left. See people coming over him. Thick boy. Spraying into him. See his teammate. I ended up doming him through the trees here. First shot. First shot. But I decided to take some cover. Because at that point, I didn't know I killed the first guy in the middle of the field. Run, take cover. Back to my spawn. Which, not a great spot, honestly. I'm kind of in here. Trapped. Call it the last Alamo here, you know? So, I'm figuring out what to do. If I want to sit in here, I want to move out. Crucial part of PvP, painkillers. If you know you're engaging in a fight, painkillers will help you. If you get shot in the leg, you'll still be able to move. So look at the window, see the guy, spray him, heard him scream a couple times. I know I did some damage. See his teammates. I know we saw two people on the hill initially. Trying for that one shot, single tapping right there. Trying to, just go head eyes. Yeah, don't know if it worked, so I decided to swing. He got a lot further than I expected. And I was lucky got a good hip fire. And not so lucky on the teammate there. So that clip there is kind of a little bit of a taste of what this video is like. I've strung together a couple PvP clips. Advertising what I did right, what I did wrong, how it could have improved. And again, I am a potato at PvP. You saw in the clip there, I'm running meta M4, 60 round mags of M856A1 or 55A1. I'm running a Redut 5, tier 5 armor. At this point, I'm literally just trying to get better at PvP. So I'm rushing PvP, high PvP oriented areas, such as Reserves Bunker, Dorms, Shoreline Resort. All maps I've just learned this wipe. It's my third wipe, but my first wipe past level 15, and I'm level like 45 right now. With that being said, I do apologize about the quality of the video. I have a pretty terrible graphics card, and I get an average of like 37 to 41 FPS during gameplay. So aiming down scopes is just a no-go for me because it drops down at the 20s. So this video is primarily close quarters combat fighting. And the three things I want to touch on are the 3 Ps, I like to call it. Painkillers, pushing, and flashlights.
What? Painkiller?
Alright, first off, painkiller. Painkillers are super important. People call it pre-medding, pre-painting. You never want to get stuck in a situation where you're in a firefight, you're getting shot in the leg, and you can't move. I prefaced that earlier in the video, but it's just that important to mention again. If you know you're engaging in a fight, like in these 3 clips here, I'm going into the bunker and reserve. I heard shots down there, the first 2, and this one I'm rushing into dorms. I know I had a close spawn. My painkiller, Vaseline, and ibuprofen both last 5 minutes, so I knew that they would take me to the initial engagement in those areas. Now, again, like I mentioned, this is my third wipe, but even early, up until level 20 this wipe, I just avoided dorms at all points. I just was awful at PvP, still am, to the point where I would wait until like 5 minutes are left in the raid to do a quest in dorms. I would hide, I would move slow, move from bush to bush, and just avoid fights. Felt pretty good killing a scav here or there. So to the point where I'm kind of overcompensating in these clips with meta ammo, meta guns, meta gear. Because I'm trying to survive fights longer to get more experience in the fights. Because when you really think about it, 99% of the game is not fighting. It's moving, it's looting, it's surviving. You're not actually getting a good feel for these guns over and over again. So, using these thick armors, I like to use tier 5s as much as I can, or higher if I can come by that. And I recommend it. So here I'm in dorms, I'm with my duo. He needed one more dorms kill for the quest for Jaeger, I believe. And he was the knucklehead and brought a Mosin for some reason. He's just claiming, he's going to get that one-hit shot with that PS ammo in the chest. It's like a 95% chance to, you know, through tier 4 armor. So we ended up team of 2 up here. And you saw the first enemy already run up middle stairs into the main area there. Now we're trying to bait shots, trying to gather information. My teammate backed himself into the room near ice cream side. At that point, you can see the duo partner open up the far end door, and he promptly one-shot my buddy who had his Mosin. I was able to kill him with a P90, and then this guy's partner, now a 1v1 right here. He knows I'm here. I was firing shots. I killed his partner. I'm trying to minimize how much space my body is showing by utilizing the right-hand peek. I'm sure you heard everyone talk about the right-hand peek. And you see the guy running back and forth from mid-stairs to the main room. He's trying to bait shots. And me being like Patrick Star, I took the bait. He already knew I was there, so I just wanted to get a shot or so. So I decided, you know, let's use a grenade. Left-hand peek to, you know, minimize my body while pulling it out. And just yeeted it down there. It was a decent grenade. I lit him up. I thought that was some pretty good spread of shots, but didn't work. He's still up. Fired some more shots. Hoped I got another, you know, 1 or 2 on him. At this point, I know I'm down to like 1, 2 mags left. So I'm like, gotta use these grenades again. Let's get information. Let's move, force them to move, hold a good angle, and boom. He just had a great right-hand peek on me at the end. Alright, in this clip here, I'm on Shoreline. I have the kill PMCs and Shoreline with the Balaclava and Sky Vest. So I'm equipped with an M4, 60 rounders, a Karand, an exfil helmet with a face shield. And I popped an SJ6, increasing my runtime to get to west in the resort here. I'm approaching west side. Again, map knowledge is king. I recommend learning one map over and over and over again. Just run it to the ground till you're bored of it. You want to know what PMCs sound like in almost every location of the map. So you have a good idea of where people are at and you know how to fight it. Just fight in the same spots till you learn that and then push other spots. So I'm running in here. I didn't use a flashlight, no painkiller, but I heard that grenade. So I pushed up and just, there you go, got Tarkov'd. Now, it's kind of rough, but that's how the game is. Alright, in this clip, again, I'm showing you another clip where it did not end up well for me. I'm with my buddy Brandon Duo. He was up by we're down in bunker, and he's over by the D2 stairs, and he was already killed. I just exchanged some shots with 2 more people coming from Kingside. One of them had a Vector, another one had M62 tracers firing at me. So I pulled back to the bathroom and bunker here to get a right-hand peek, and I did a bit of healing. And honestly, I'm kind of more exposed than I should be. I'm trying to do a right-hand peek to minimize my body, but, you know, I didn't do a good job here. I didn't pre-fire, I didn't flashlight. Biggest mistake is just camping. I could see his flashlight pushing. I should have been ready and just tapped in the face.
Bro.
I mean, it happens, but it was my fault. Alright, in this clip here, back down in bunker in reserve, I have 2 low-level new players with me, and I'm wearing a Gen 4 and a Rise T helmet. Again, running thick, trying to stay alive. I just got done killing a PMC down here. It was nothing special. It's his body down there. He saw I had a Rise T on, so immediately went for my legs. Smart on his part, just didn't pan out. So I'm trying to bait some shots, gather information. So I'm sprinting across here. Inertia makes me pretty slow, but I'm kind of hoping they shoot at me. I want to find out where they're at, so I do it again, and they shot me. They must have pretty good ammo because they got through the Gen 4 pretty easily. Got 2 shots off on me. So now I'm at the Pawn Conjunction down here, and it's a great for a right-hand peek down main hall here. You can get a good angle on generator side, king side. So I'm just healing up from the damage I just received. And I'm getting ready to throw a grenade again just to get information. I want to be able to peek and see, but, you know, get some information. So I'm using that right-hand peek again. And I'm not exposing myself to this second doorway on the left. I'm only able to look at the right and be seen from the right, exactly where I'm looking. So hopefully I can fire shots if I see someone. So I'm just kind of holding this position. I know someone's down there. Trying to get information, just looking, can't hear too much. I'm new to the Rise T, probably my second or third time wearing it, but I'm trying to get over gear fear myself. And at this point, I'm just trying to guide my teammates where they should be positioning themselves. So I had a feeling that, maybe they'd come from behind. So I'm just kind of looking as I'm listening, having my teammates listen. I'm straight across from you. In the pawn side where he showed you on the map. So just looking, I'm explaining something to my friend where he should hold a position from. Hearing the gunshots. So I hold that angle again, but I'm a little more exposed so I can see both doorways. And I was lucky and I caught something. I don't know if you saw that, but I saw that. And I'll show you. So I decided to throw a grenade and flank to the left. Turns out I did get the guy there, as you saw in the replay, but I wasn't 100% certain myself. So I pushed a grenade. I wanted to flank around long haul. And right here, I made one of the big mistakes again, not using a flashlight. But I'm popping my painkiller right here. I want to check my ammo and my mags. I just pop some. You can see I got BT in there. So now I'm going to check long haul, check my rear first, make sure no one's there, and then boom. See someone right there firing shots. Thought I got him, so I stopped, and they got me. So good shots on that guy. Now my one friend ended up riding around for 5 minutes down there, eventually pushed down generator hallway to the D2 stairs, and the guy I was shooting at here was looting my body, and my friend was able to just pop him in the chest and knock him down. Turned out I zeroed out a slick, and both the guys, were pretty thick with slicks and metagear themselves. So my friend was very fortunate taking my raid bag and all the gear out. So good for him. So this clip here, I messed up and killed Brandon. So I'm just trying to get his gear out and reset this raid. So all power was on. So I already popped my painkiller. And I'm about to push with my flashlight, hitting all 3 Ps. Heard someone creeping up on me. So here we go. Got him. Flashlight, push. And I just went wide. And I'm hearing someone else. I know where it's at. Just from fighting down here a good amount now. Same thing. Flashlight pushed and just went. He threw a grenade, so I didn't know how far it went or if it landed on his body, so I just sprinted past him, got some cover.
2 of them.
Alright, down here with a partner. Heard a lot of firing, see a lot of corpses on the ground, see the flashlights from all the guns. Wanted to take a peek to the right, thought I heard movement.
My flashlight.
Saw the guy over there. Decided to throw a grenade, break line of sight so they can't just shoot me while I'm pulling it out. Fire it, push with my flashlight.
There's 2. Got one of them with a grenade, possibly both.
Felt bad, they're both almost 60
It's me with my
plus.
flashlight pressing this door. I got them both, I believe.
Back down a bunker again with my buddy Brandon and Gage. They are power side. They started to engage, so I knew there's a guy over here. Pushed with my flashlight. Got the kill. Started hearing some sprinting from the direction we came down from White Bishop. I knew my buddies were in the offices. So they just slayed a 2-3 man. 2 or 3 guys from a 5-man here. Saw their 5th man pushing. Used my handy dandy flashlight. My good old hip fire. Took him out. So at this point, you guys could be saying, well, you're just kind of spraying, using flashlights and heavy armor. And you know what? You're right. That's a good amount about Tarkov. I'm using that because I'm potato at PvP. That's why I made this video. I'm not good. I need to rely on certain things in this game. And I'll tell you what, one of the most important things and how I improved was saving these clips. Seeing what I did right, seeing what I did wrong. I know, try to find a program where you can get a playback recapture. I know NVIDIA through GeForce has one set up in there. That's what I use. Feel free to take that. But it's fantastic. So many times I can see where I was just one-tapped and I'm just clueless. And I can go back and actually see someone holding this cheeky angle. And I'm like, I see about 1/4 of an inch of this dude's gun, and yeah, it's where he got me from. So then I learned. Also helps to have a partner or a third person playing in a squad. I operate the best by myself because any sound is an enemy, but I prefer playing with a duo. So go ahead and try to find yourself some people. I'll put my Discord in the description of this video. Feel free to hop in. I can't guarantee I'll play with you a lot because it just might not work out, but I got a couple friends in there that like to always look for people to play with. I mentioned in the video about learning maps one at a time and learning specific areas in those maps to fight and learn PvP. You can see a majority of my clips here in Bunker. I found it fun because if I'm not fighting PvP, I'm fighting raiders down there. They have 2 chances of spawning. One, they just spawn there in the beginning of the map when you spawn in, and then a second time when you pull power. So it's either a good loot from the raiders or it's good fighting. Raiders themselves have pretty darn good aim, typically have good ammo, good gear as well. High health pools, so again, it just forced me to get better with my shots. So that's why you see a lot of these clips are in Bunker. And if you guys are interested in another video like this, I'm going to continue saving clips. I have plenty more clips like this down in Bunker. A lot of more success stories, a lot of deaths as well. I'm going to send off this video with this fun clip. I just got done Frankensteining myself. I just killed a 2-man here. And Brandon, my duo, is downstairs in main, exchanging some shots with another 1 or 2 PMCs down there. Decide to crouch walk, caps lock, up here towards the D2 stairs to peak generator hallway. I wanted to see if I can get a cheeky angle on them. So I kind of hold this left-hand peak. It's not great. You can expose yourself quite a bit. But I couldn't see anyone. And I know they were kind of focused on my duo, Brandon. So I'm communicating with him about him popping some shots, and he threw a flashbang down there so I could push. And boy, was I in for a surprise when, boom, there was 2 of them. Now, I was pretty quick with turning on my flashlight, blinding them, and spraying them, doing some damage. So I retreated back here, break a couple lines of sight here, and Brandon was giving me cover fire, so they couldn't push me. Now I'm starting to heal here, and I can hear on the other side, in the bathroom, on water's side, he was healing. So I wanted to be cheeky and see if I could push real quick. Now he retreated behind cover, and I didn't want to overextend without knowing exactly where his partner is. Thankfully I did, because I ended up taking some shots on the way back. A little miscommunication there. Possibly thought Brandon was an enemy there. By the way, he frees something. So I go back to heal myself up again. Break line of sight. Brandon's holding the door down. I can hear them healing. So started to get myself, fully topped up. Repack some mags. Armor's still decent condition. While Brandon was holding in case they were going to push. Now, this is a scenario, guys, where, I took hundreds of damage in this fight. I'm popping ETG here, a Zengustin, so I'm pretty much like a Terminator, where I'm going to heal so much. And this is attributed to gear. Alright, for the finale, the 3 Ps. Painkiller, pushing, and flashlight. There goes one. The last one going to go down. And there he goes. Big shout out to my duo, Brandon. Him and I play quite a bit. Thanks for watching, guys. I had fun putting this together. If you want to see more videos like this, feel free to let me know. If you watch this just to write a comment, say I'm bad, yeah, I know. All right, well, thanks, Potato PvPers. Till next time.